Alright, welcome back to another video. As you can potentially see, we've changed the factory layout quite a bit. As you can also see, we don't have power. The reason why we have changed is yesterday, which would have been Saturday, I did a live stream where we rehauled the entire factory. And basically from there we changed the layout to go up outwards instead of sideways. I forgot if that is vertical or horizontal. To essentially allow more modular placement, so in case we need more, let's say, gears, we're able to just add that without interfering with this production chain, and so on and so on. Now, as we all can see, we don't have power. So let's fix that first, which is done with one simple belt. Before we do that, I'm gonna close my door. Door has been closed successfully. My cat is probably going to be screaming at the door in a second now, because the second something is locked, he has the urge that he needs to enter. So, there we go. System is up and running again. So in today's episode, we're going to be focusing on some very simple stuff. We are going to be expanding the railway, so we are able to obtain oil. And with that done, we're able to progress this thing. So we go military science, and we go green, and we go red science. So to further progression, we need chemical. And for the chemical, we don't have, do we even have that research? No, that's probably done in, okay, I need an assembly too. No, wait, we not have, oh yeah, true, chemical science is unlocked after mining a bit of oil. Or pumping oil. Drilling! Drilling for oil, that's the word I'm looking for. So yes, we shall create sort of a little railway here, and then we are going to connect all of it up. This will be time-lapsed, because I doubt you want to see 30 minutes me chopping down forests and then laying rails and connecting that up. So let's quickly do that, shall we? Alright, with that being done, never mind, we have one, oh, we have a bit more to go. I lied. Right, what I'm essentially thinking is we are going to just make the, that's the rails, sort of needed them. There we go. What I'm thinking is essentially we use the chemical science, or chemical science, yeah, that's the word. We use this, the oil we're going to be pumping up, and we are going to make that into a refinery, but I'm not sure where to place the refinery just yet. So that's going to be a bit of fun. Okay, well, we got plenty of places we can. So we just get all of these, like, sort of forward facing. Alright, there we go. What I am thinking about doing is we just pump all of this into, let's say, storage here, and then that just gets sent into the trains. Get 2-3 fluid wagons, I guess, and from there we just hope everything goes well, I guess. So let's start with the train tracks, shall we? Train is completed as well. That means we shall get the pump. True, that needs electricity. So we just get this real quick. So by the actually, I messed up. We need this, so it's able to unload. Okay. Now we have a train stop in there, so the train is gonna be wanting to arrive on this. Go here, go around. Will that work down here? I believe so. Hopefully. We need a bit more steel, and then we should be good to go to start automating. Well, not automating, but sending the trains back and forth and unloading that into a temporary storage. Well, like, it can't really be temporary because when it's starting to get filled out, we sort of need to continuously have it filled. So we'll get the train stops, we'll do all of the signaling, and then we are going to be thinking about the future a little bit. There we go. Hey, we need engines. They automated them. Alright, we finally linked it up. We got oil processing, meaning this is now slowly but surely going to get filled, allowing us to build sulfur, which will allow us to make a chemical. No, we need plastics and the oh no, no red circuit. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Oh boy, here we go. We're starting to get to the funny parts. How fun you want this to be, I don't know. Anyways, I have this little nice beverage next to me. It's called coffee. Why do I sound like I am trying to educate people on what coffee is? Coffee's been around for way longer. Anyways, time to take a sip. Now that's quite good. Caffeine, my beloved. I see one slight mistake we have made. We haven't linked it up to the pumps. Man, I thought we were doing so well. Right. I mean, we are doing well. Don't get me wrong. We've gotten oil set up. It only took us nearly 30 minutes, but hey, that's fine. We're chilling. We're not in a rush. So what I think I'll do from here is we attempt to link this up, meaning that this has to go there. Okay, and then we just fill that out with, let's call it a trade over. Also, send it over here. Could have just had it here the entire time. I would have allowed for easier travel, but that's fine. Oh, no. Trade. That is now going to be sent over, meaning that we once again need to wait for it, but that's fine. Alright, now we are good to go. Time passed 30 seconds. Yeah, let's add that. You don't exactly need 30 seconds, but gives us plenty of time. Basically, as stated in the previous episode, we were going to make the main bus, and then we will convert this to sort of a train base. However, I can see the terrain really dislikes the idea, and we need to use quite a bit of stone to get landfill. I don't think the 240,000 stone with that spoke too soon. I think if that were to, I would just ram myself over. That would have been quite silly. Right, there we go. Now we are getting that. Right. Fluid count, empty cargo, full fuel, full cargo. Let's just do that. Now, of course, that is going to take quite a bit of time because we do not have that many pump jacks at it. So what I think we are going to be doing is we're just going to be leaving, and then we'll fix that. Seems like a smart little idea. Alright, and now we have oil here. Amazing. Let's see, anything we really need with us? Not that I can think about. Alright, we have unlocked chemical science, so that is something that we could... the stacker inserters can be quite useful. Uranium mining as well. Right. Alright, let's just link the rest of the pump jacks up real quick, and we'll have oil at a full scale. Okay, we need 3 more. Alright. Now we have oil. Now comes the fun part of refining that. How's the pollution looking? Right. It's not bad. Yeah, no, we need... Alright, well first of all, let us focus a bit on... Alright. Again, that needs engine units. Oh, well that's amazing. We have that right there. Right now, in case I didn't say, I didn't because I've been silent for a good bit now. We are going to be making a large quantity of, well, chemical science. So we'll get that done. And we are going to simply just ensure that we have enough of that. Okay, so basically what's done now is we have, or we're starting the production of sulfur. That is what we're doing. No, plastic, not sulfur. And then once that is completed, we'll route that up to where we're going to be making the chemical science. After said chemical science has been constructed, we are we're gonna start doing focusing on bots, and after the bots has been constructed, we will be focusing a bit more of the, well, just overall bottlenecks and such. As for example, some of the belts is still yellow, so some of the production that we are currently having is a bit bottlenecked by the speeds. Same with the entrances of the bus, that is also yellow belts, meaning that whenever we demand large quantities, we don't always get, meaning that yes, it's time to do some thingamabobs. Why did I forget what I was about to say? That there was a proper sentence in there somewhere, but I just forgot, flat out forgot what I was saying as I was speaking. That is quite impressive, if I do say so myself. Okay, so you need coal as well, so I think we're just gonna be routing something like that. Something like that, yeah. Now we need a bit more iron. Right, and then we can route this. Okay. So what I am thinking is essentially we do something like this. No, we oh, what have I just, okay, well that's fine. So we have something like this. We route the oil, believe it or not, down here. And I just realized the distance. Well, that's fine. We just need to ensure that we don't actually hit any of the ore patches. Then we're good to go. But it looks like they're diminishing, so shouldn't be that big of an issue. Excuse me, is this green belts? Green? Yellow belts. Oh boy. Copper has completely just been forgotten about. That is not exactly good. Yikes. Okay, well, by the looks of it, we don't even need to hit any of the... Right. Alright, so yeah. Then we of course need some sort of power to actually power this. And Yes, there we go. Power has been set up. Now all we need is this, there. I'm not sure why I constructed a singular one, but that's fine. And then let's just remove these trees real quick so we can actually see if there's... yeah, there's a pipes right there. Good. I'll be a bit astonished if we were able to go through that forest without any pipes needing to be connected. Okay, so now we should have not sulfur, plastic being made. Unless... no, of course we're not. They're not receiving anything. We've got petroleum gas. It's going a bit slow, but it looks like we won't need to currently mass produce it, so should be fine. Shouldn't be any issues. Okay. Probably overdid it by quite a bit, but okay. There we go. And now we are sending out this. Amazing. So my plan for the plastic is essentially they are going to get a slot on the main bus, but they're only going to have 2. I see a slight issue. Right. I am pretty sure we can potentially use underground belts. Of course not ideal for the main bus, but we'll test it out. No, we cannot. Right, okay, so we just need to move this here then. Why am I stealing from here? We literally have these being produced up here. While we're at it as well, just to be extremely funny, I guess, is we disconnect this again. You know, has caused 0 issues in the past. Right. We'll fix that in a wee bit. Well, I never grabbed the belts. Right. I thought I would, I grabbed that by, I guess it didn't. There we go. That should be good for a little bit. Right, and that needs to be routed up here. So if we were to do that, just... oh, that's just perfect. Amazing. Right. And that is now receiving this. Excellent. And then we can also just grab green circuits. Can we just do that? Yeah, we can. Hopefully this will, how many are we going to be producing? We need way more. Oh, okay. That is not even remotely close. Oh, that's amazing. We love that. Oh well. Oh man. Okay, well, what else is needed? Real quick. Sulfur. Okay, so we route this here real quick. Why? Something like that. Yeah, so that actually needs to be moved here, or else that's gonna be having issues. And then we just need to replace these two up here. There we go. Okay. Damn, we already burned through all the woods? God damn. Alright. I mean, it's an effective way of getting it gone, I guess. If we burn it, like, burn through it that quickly. So I'll take it. Do we have any more? Yes. Yes, we do. Let's add that real quick. There we go. Probably not exactly gonna be, like, the best, but as more and more wood, yeah, there we go. Alright. And once this chest is empty, which is already almost is, that's not a sentence. That ain't no. Alright, well anyways. There we go. Now we add the coal back. And then there we go. Right. Proceeding onwards. The chemical science is soon done. Hooray. This is really starting to lack, so we eventually need to create some sort of support for it. It is okay. Is that just because it restarted? Or I don't think so. Right, we'll add some support because currently it's just the whole my god, okay. We'll probably do that. Also, for the segments that I'm talking, I tend to have music in the background, and I currently have the most diabolical... let me just take a screenshot of this so I can actually remember to add this into the video when I'm editing. So, the way I'm doing it is just completely random. So it's always fun to see like what gets like matched up, and this one is this was a tad bit interesting, if I dare say so. Is that okay? We can add another one there. Oh, that's great fun. Anyways, let's get back to the game itself, shall we? We are rather close to actually getting this now. So if we just set this up real quick, I forgot we also need plastic. Let's no, not plastic, sulfur. So we set up sulfur down here with. Oh, I thought that was gonna be way worse, but I guess not. Okay, that's amazing. Can I just link this up real quick? So all we need to do is just feed that down. Yes, yes I can. There we go. Now I have a feeling that these parts will be very spaghetti. So to save the average individual from the monster I'm about to create, we won't show that. It tends to be quite... What's a word I can use for this that will accurately describe it? Devious? Oh boy. No. Oh boy. Alright. I'm not commenting on anything in the game, I'm commenting on the fact what I'm currently hearing that you are unable to hear. Referencing the screenshot that was early in the video, probably like 3-ish minutes ago. Depends on how much I decide to edit this, but yeah, it's fascinating. it's truly something. Okay, so green circuit is causing slight issues because we are not supporting it enough and we are only taking from the top side. Right, let's attempt to fix that. I have a feeling if we upgrade these, all of them, we are potentially going to be enabled to create a bit more than just there we go. We're also lacking here. Now this is the thing I was talking about. I'm currently limited extremely because of these projects are hitting each other. So if I were to take them downwards, which I currently cannot due to I've extended the bus. So essentially I've, how do you say this? I've shot myself in the foot. But yeah, we could attempt to recreate something. Oh, not recreate, but we can reconstruct it to potentially, well, attempt to make it go a bit faster, because currently what is messing us up is these. So I think if we were to just move this here a bit further and I could potentially attempt to do a little funny, and that is to create these in two belts. So the top part is going to be iron, and then we have one underneath here, which is going to be, what were these called? Copper cables? Yeah, on both. Because the current issue we're facing here is we don't have enough cables. And I would really love to fix that, because we certainly need them. I can also see that we are... What is going on here? What is eating this up? Well, it seems to somewhat settle, so that's good. Think? Is it? No. No, it's not. Right. Oh yeah, why, remind me that I closed my door? My cat is currently outside meowing. Wants to be let in. Who would have guessed? Only took him a little bit. I guess he was sleeping. How many do we have down here? We have 4, correct? No, we have 3. Right. Let's get that set up. Okay, we do have that water. Yeah, amazing. We do have the water connection down here. So what we should be able to do is... Oh. Okay. Let's fix that wee bit, shall we? Alright. Now we're creating sulfur as well. The thing is, I want these in both lines so we are actually able to fill the belt. So I think we are going to be attempting to do so. developer requires more workers, we'll get that. Get that sorted. There we go. Deploy all the workers. Get the copper mine up and going. Directly reflecting the Minecraft server. Oh yeah, that's true as well. I completely forgot to mention this because I guess it's always irrelevant. But we community we has a Minecraft server. So I guess that's kind of cool, right? Right. So if you're intrigued in joining, feel free to join the Discord, and then you should be good to go. Just need to get your username and so on, and then you should be all set. It's yeah. I'll probably slam some text on the screen right here regarding the process of all of that. If I don't, feel free to join and ask yourself. Where am I going? Now, if yeah, that works. Okay, amazing. Now we need the. Of course, we're missing something. There's never just good enough. There's always something that's missing, but that's fine. They put 50 at a time? My god. Alright, there we go. Well, this significantly makes it a bit hard. Okay, well, what we do is we just move that. Alright, proceeding onwards, we can get a few more lamps, which requires iron. Okay, well, I'm glad to see that the iron issue has fixed itself. That is simply amazing. There we go. Right, plastic has been produced. It's now gonna fill both belts. We now just need the sulfur to come around. Alright, now where do we need sulfur? We need sulfur all the way up here. Okay. So, probably just do that. And then do something like this. Yes. Here's I've got the so-called outlets of the chemical science. So now that that is fixed, we will link it up, and then we will add that to the extending the line over here. That appears that it needs to go there. And the only reason why I'm just building belts in this is because I know there won't be any major production chains currently, because right now this is well satisfied. So we don't need to up any resource production, and until that day comes we'll just bend this belt around, so that should be fine. Anyways, let's get the inserters, shall we? And now we just need like so. And then comes the long hand inserters, which we just need probably circus. Oh, why are right. We could attempt to do something like this, I guess. See if that works. I need on that side, right? Okay. Did I make this long? That's not gonna be enough, but that's at least a start. Right, need 5 more. Okay, well that's a bit more than 5. 23, but we should do it. Amazing. Now. Okay. Then we need a bit more iron. Actually, something that we could do is we reroute all of this. Yeah, I think we're gonna reroute the science up here, so we're able to feed all sorts of science into the so-called starting one. Because if we feed it in here, these 3 will be fed, but these won't. So let's quickly change up the design. Alright, science, yes, science. We got chemical science running, meaning that we are soon able to do construction bots, which will make this area a lot easier. How is the science looking? We have 80 in stockpile. Or, well, in the bucket chest. 90, 92. Okay, so it seems like we are outproducing it, which is, of course, very good. Red circuits, they were actually holding for now. I believe we might need to expand that a little bit. Right, we don't actually need that, I just needed that to... Oh, yes, we need that. 100%. Okay. Let's see. We could start attacking that and see how that goes. Okay, there one spare, a worm, so it could be way worse. Actually, I should... There we go. Amazing. And there's another one. Okay, well, it should be fine. Right, okay. So we've got that up and going. Chemical. We could do lab research time. Decrease that a little bit. We also start researching that. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be great fun. Right. I am thinking that we upgrade that, and with the spacing in between here, we should just about be far enough so we're able to expand both of these. Hopefully, we still have the basic source we're going for, right? Okay, so first of all, we just cut the lines, and then as this thing, we change it up. So see you when all of this is redone and potentially moved 2 to 3 tiles, because I miscalculated one thing in the first episode. So until then, huzzah. Alright, with the furnaces a bit upgraded, the ones that I saw desperately required some sort of upgrade completed, we should be good to... What am I doing here? Right, so I can't just do that. There we go, that works. With that being done, we have gotten chemical signs off. I think we shall proceed to activity. I think oil refinery and such, that I don't want to do that like at all, because it's such a pain that I think that will be left until the next video. Right now I want to... Okay, so we got... Yeah, the fuel is more or less all set up. This is the... Oh yeah, we need a bit more of these, don't we? Right. Okay, with that being said, let's rework the whatchamacallit, oil for now, and then yeah, let's do the oil, and then we could potentially call it, because the only real limitations of the videos is, do I know what to do? Because I don't like have a script for my videos. It's just, okay, I wanna potentially progress towards this, and then I do that, and once that's been completed, it's okay, what now? So yes, potentially not the best, but I don't know really like how to so-called script my videos. You know, we chilling though. We're getting things done, so can't really complain. As you can probably see, some of these haven't been upgraded. It's simply because they seem to be doing fine, but once we start upgrading everything, which we will of course do the furnace and such. This it's not exactly ideal. We don't have it in an ideal position either. We need to up our electricity, as I just saw by accidentally hovering over that power pole. Yeah, this is... yeah, we need to do something about that. So yes, we fix the oil, and then we fix the stone bricks, and then we are potentially just going to call it. Yes. Okay, while we're waiting that,
This is getting cut out, so when I'm speaking this time.
Okay, so oil has been done, and now it is time to redo the stone. We could potentially push it out here. That will interfere with the... There's a lot of interference. Yeah, okay, so... Okay, potentially this will... Okay, so what is the limiting factor? It is the fact that this is meant for a yellow panel. So we upgrade that real quick. So this will make that a bit better. Yeah, now they're all getting. Yes, good. Alright. So, I know I tend to end my videos in a very simple summary, but I think in today's video I'm going to set a goal for myself in the next one. This will be one of the few times I will use a blueprint, and that is for the oils, or the refinery. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't know where to place that. Don't know if I'll find a decent one, but that will be... I'll probably build something temporary so we can get the construction bots up and running, and once the construction bots are up and running, we can start to make that oil refinery. So, let's see, what have we done? We have constructed this railway completely. We've set up the oil, so that's now being fed. We refined the oil. We set up storm production to be at least somewhat better than what it was before. I forgot where that was actually going. Up here to the walls for military science. Good. So that is at least good. Plastic is struggling a little bit, so that will be something we have to work upon in the next one as well. Let's see, anything else? Not that I can think about. We do actually have a buffer of chemical now, which is great. And yeah, we made the chemical science. We need to up the red circuits because, believe it or not, it's never enough. Engines as well, that needs to be... So I need to move the entirety of the blue circuits science up, and then potentially expand this to probably where the second assembly is. I'll probably do that off camera before I start editing this video. And yeah, that's more or less that. So next video we'll be focusing a bit more on the fuel, oil refinery, getting all of that set up, and then attempting to steamroll to construction bots. Once the construction bots have been made and we have about 150 to 300, we'll start implementing the rail network and start with bigger projects. Because right now, very small projects. We don't really do a lot in each video, but I show you a decent amount, I guess. Probably be called filler, but doesn't matter. You see the process of the majority of things that I don't deem boring. As an example, deforesting half a forest, setting up constructions of this and that. But yes, now we have a goal for the next video. Oil, rails, construction bots, and fix any bottlenecks that is within the factory currently. As stated, chemical science will be done off camera, so the only bottleneck I currently see is the plastics. We need to reconnect the rails, which will be done. But yes, that seems to be it. And yes, I have nothing more to say. So yes, thank you for watching this little expansion to chemical science and fuels and trains and all of that jazz. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, and thank you for watching. Huzzah!